assuming that our pro-democracy movement will soon be the governing force in this country, our challenge is to build a movement that is strong enough to beat polluters, to push back coal, to push who want to keep us on this suicidal pathway, and to create a new energy future for the country. The challenge that we face is this. It's not a technological challenge. The technological barriers are coming down, down, down as we move to solar, as we move to wind, as we move to other smarter, better technologies. It's not a technological challenge. It's not an economic challenge. Over and over again, we see report after report after report that says there are more business opportunities and more jobs in a clean and green economy and more stable jobs than there are in our present pollution-based economy. So that's not the issue. The idea that it's jobs versus the environment, is a complete falsehood. There are more jobs in the green economy than in this one. So it's not an economic challenge. The challenge that we face is a political challenge. We face a political challenge. The government is on the side of the problem makers in this economy. The government is on the side of the polluters. The government is on the side of the warmongers. The government is on the side of the incarcerators. The government is on the side of the problem makers. They get the subsidies. They get the tax breaks. The rules are written for them. We have to build a movement that is strong enough to get the government on the side of the problem solvers in this economy. The problem solvers deserve the support of this government. The problem solvers are in the solar industry. The problem solvers are in the wind industry. There is a section of the business community that we can stand with proudly and help them to build a green economy. But there has to be a condition on that support. That support cannot be unconditional. The condition is straightforward and simple. We have to build a green economy that is strong enough to lift millions of people out of poverty. We have to build a green economy that is strong enough to give jobs to people who don't have jobs right now. The challenge that we face is that if we are going to beat global warming, we have to weatherize millions and millions of buildings so they don't leak so much energy. That's thousands of contracts, millions of jobs. We've got to put up millions of solar panels all across this country. That's thousands of contracts, millions of jobs. We've got to plant millions and millions of trees to absorb carbon. Thousands of contracts, millions of jobs. We've got to build wind farms, solar farms, wave farms. Thousands of contracts, millions of jobs. This is the work that most needs to be done. We must connect that work to the people who most need the work. If we take as a moral principle that we will build a green economy that connects the people who most need work to the work that most needs to be done, we can beat global warming, we can slash poverty, and we can end forever the need for any war for oil ever to be fought again. That's what we can do.